So what's happening?
That's a nice little
What's happening? This is a job that is gonna be a restaurant. It used to be I think it was a gas station. It was a Cumbies. But what's happening is I was here last week, off and on, in between my own stuff. There's a whole drainage system under here that we put in, and then what we're working on today is finishing ripping out that broken asphalt over there. This whole place was paved with asphalt everywhere, so I'm gonna back up and then finish hauling out that little bit that's left over.
You know, I don't think it's that much bigger than the 317.
It is, trust me, it is. This is a bigger site, so it's more open here. It's definitely bigger. It's 325.
Doesn't seem that much bigger.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot taller, weighs more, you know. So you see how nice and gentle he is? I wish other people were like that. So this pavement that was here was a mess. It was like mixed with stuff. There's all kinds of stuff buried here. This part of town's very old. So this parking lot is old, and it had like, somebody had patched it. There's pieces of concrete. There's thin spots. It was like thin, and there was a bunch of stone, and then there was thick. In some spots it was really crazy thick, so it's kind of hard to rip it out and keep it clean, because the thickness and the depth and the material was varying in different spots. But we had to rip around the whole. Like 2 weeks ago I was here, we were ripping around there. That was all pavement, and then there was a road going to the other parking lot. But there's a drainage system in here. There's 3 rows of chambers underneath there that go that way. It's a water collection system. Dude, what?
I just emptied this cart. It's full. It just said full. I just emptied it.
You want this one?
Huh? When you're done, we'll just swap when you're done.
Okay. So,
Wait, do you have another one in the truck? Did you bring the extra?
I don't know, you could check in the thing.
Okay.
Camera problems, man. Everybody's always like, how come you don't film a lot of stuff? Because it's pain, to be honest with you. The other thing is this part of the cape that we're in is at the end of the cape, sticks out in the ocean. It's extremely windy here. So the last time I was here, my tarp pole was lifting up and slamming down when I left here. So I've been trying to keep the loads, have him keep the loads under the boards, sideboards. That way I don't have to tarp it, which I hate doing because it's a $250 fine if you get pulled over. Ask me how I know. But at the same time, the tarp system is thousands of dollars. So, you know, it's already split the pole, the aluminum pole at the top. So trench box. I hate putting together trench boxes. pretty smooth.
Be taller. Can you come down a little? You're too short.
All right, this is the last of the broken asphalt. We took a load earlier, and this is the last little bit of it. I mean, there's some scragglers we got to pick up, but I'll show you when we dump this stuff. Like I said, this piece of parking lot was weird because it was like paper thin in some spots, and you'd sink the bucket into it and you'd start to pull up and it just crumbled to nothing. And then other places it was like, I saw one piece that was like a foot thick. So it's just a weird old parking lot that people have probably been laying mix over for years. So yeah, we'll get rid of this last little bit, and then I'll show you at the dump site. All right, so what they'll do is like they'll screen this pile and then they'll crush it, and you know, they'll get like fill and stuff out of it, and then they'll make recycled asphalt. And then if you can see over there, they do the same thing with concrete. So everything gets recycled nowadays. Nothing goes to waste. That box that you saw are setting up for safety ladder, this is what they look like. It's a manhole box. You really got to have it in tight sandy areas like this. What's up? What do you need in hand with the pins?
Yeah, I might need you to pull your truck up a little bit.
All right, which pit are we grabbing?
The one that's directly behind the leach pit, so we might have to move the leach pit first.
All right. Okie dokie. So, a lot of times these are numbered. That's why I asked them which one. They're not all the same. That is a leach pit, and the manhole that we're getting is this one right here. And he had to go to the truck and get the pins. So there's steel pins that go in here that go up to the chain. So catch basin number 1, and you really got to read them because the openings and the height are all different. See how this one's a little taller than this one? This one, sump, I don't know what that one says, but these two are the same height and this one's a little taller, so you got to pay attention to which one's which. Like so. Might have to ram it in more. Oh yeah. Do the knockout. There we go.
Nice.
Give that one a good ramming. That one's already partially rammed. Nice. All right, we rigged up the chain. I don't know. Just gonna try to lift it over it. Hopefully it'll go high enough to where we don't have to move this pit. Should. Yeah. Up and over, nice. And then back down. We don't like to travel with them in the air too high in case you drop them. All right.
Line it up. That stake is the center of the leach pit. That hole is going to be centered on that stake. Okay. Yeah, straight down.
All right, so now we're gonna put the lid on it, and that's the square hole. So you gotta look at the plans because you got 2 round holes and 1 square hole. So I'm gonna put the bubble gum on.
Yep, down.
Yeah, it's the top. The inside's mint.
Okay. All right, how'd you guys hook up to this before? Leave Steve's camera on there for the ride.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Carrie, I need a new camera. Yeah. Let me grab this chain. Use it as a tagline. Maybe, if I'm strong enough. I might not be. Yeah, I am. I guess. Doesn't want to,
Break open the other one.
yeah, he doesn't want to break open another hole this late in the day. All right, well, that's compacted that much for now. This place is fenced off, so we don't have to rope it off.